And stories are the way that human beings disguise truth. Stories are the way that the ancients and the way that God himself packages truth. It's easier to swallow noble, high truths through stories. It's easier to remember abstract principles through stories. We love stories. That's why we read novels. That's why we watch movies, right? Before Netflix and Hulu, and people would gather around fires with the elders, especially in the wintertime. Here in the Maghrib, in Morocco, in North America, wintertime was story time. The nighttime was not a time to binge watch our favorite shows. It was a time to sit with the elders, sit with the griots, sit with those who carry the stories of each people in their hearts. So Allah tells stories in the Quran because we love stories. God knows what we like. And he says this is the best story. There's no story better than this. Why? Because it has all the drama, all the trauma. It has comedy. There's tragedy in this story. There's grief in this story. There's pain in this story. Things that we can all connect with. And ultimately, there's triumph. The Quranic story is not a tragic story. This is not Remus and Romulus. This is not the story of the Olympians, the Greek deities on Mount Olympus with all of its tragedy. This is not Oedipus. This is not the Iliad. This is the story of the triumph of the human soul. This is your story. This is not the story of Adam and Eve, peace and blessings be upon them, falling from grace. That's a different story. That's a Judeo-Christian narrative. The Muslim narrative is not a story of the fall of man, but of the ascension of man. It's a different story. And civilizations are produced by the stories that are told about those people. You get a different civilization. When you teach people your story is that you are corrupt. Like your essential reality is that you are corrupt. You are sinful. You are dark. That produces a certain kind of civilization, a certain kind of human being. And you get a different story, a different civilization, when you have a story, an origin story that says you are whole, you are beautiful, you are pure from your beginning. Different civilization.